Yogasth. Those who have seen my earlier video in Hindi, Swarthi Bhav, I teach how to become self-centered. Yes, how to become self-centered, how to be a kind of selfish, that I teach. What does this mean actually? I teach self-centeredness, and it should not be equated being selfish as is generally understood. By becoming self-centered, I don't mean that you only think about yourself at the cost of others, or you just remain engaged in the consumption of material things through your senses, and you just become limited in your thinking, in your emoting, etc. No. By self-centeredness, I mean to stay in center, to be aligned with your soul, to be in a state of equanimity, to be in a state of balance, where you can see the things through and through as they are. This is the meaning of being self-centered. This means, as the words they can easily tell the meaning. Self, that is your soul, your consciousness, your very being. And being centered means staying in yourself, that you are not easily perturbed by the adversities of life, that you not easily become prey to the upheavals, to the ups and downs of your life, that you remain centered, that you remain with your principles, that you remain with your sankalpas as such. That is the meaning of being centered. So I teach how to become self-centered. And there are methods. Shri Yogasth Vidya. Shri Yogasth Vidya, as I say, this is the supreme science of yoga. Supreme science of yoga. The yoga starts, as we generally understand, by asanas, postures, breathing practices, pranayama, and some meditation practices, pratyahar, yoga nidra, and so many other things. But actually, the yoga is not meant only for physical culture or the mental culture as well. It raises your awareness. It raises your level of consciousness. It actually raises your very vibrations. And it ultimately keeps you centered, keeps you in a state of yogasthita. And what is yogasthita? I have told you many times, hundreds of times, that a state where you remain always in a yogic awareness, eternal yogic awareness. So how to maintain this eternal yogic awareness? You cannot all the time going for doing postures, breathing practices, or mantra chanting or something. Yes. There are methods. By practicing those methods, you can most of the time or maximum of the time remain self-centered, remain in your very self, remain aligned with yourself, and definitely you will be emitting the rays of yourself, the shining self inside you, which guides you, which enlightens you, which really teaches you who you actually are, and you should never be oblivious of this very fact. So please come to the Shri Yogasth Vidya, learn Kriya Kundalini Yoga, and especially Yoga's foundation course. Yes, I would say Yogasth Bhav. Our very foundation course is Yogasth Bhav. So we start from here. The door to spirituality starts from here. Yogasth Bhav. First of all, come into the state of yoga. And by coming into the state of yoga, you start coming into the state of equanimity. You become the man of parts. You become steadfast. You become centered. And that is what being self-centered. I teach becoming self-centered. So please learn the art and science of being self-centered. Self-centeredness. Yogasth.